Hello, everyone. Welcome to Career Clarity Podcast. I'm your host, Naveen KN, Career Clarity Coach, and I'm the founder of Career Clarity Collective Hub. Today, we are going to deep dive into a question that almost everyone asked themselves at some point of time in their life, career. That question is who I am and what I am really meant for. Because everyone, before we chase success, titles, or money, we must understand ourselves first. We are we are left behind actually. We forget who we are. To explore this powerful question, I have a special guest with me today. We have Manas. He is a leading personality development coach. He is helping people discover their inner strengths and unlock their true potential. Welcome to the show, Manas.
Thank you,
Let's
Naveen.
good to have you here. Okay, please go ahead and share some details about yourself.
Hi, everyone. So, myself Manas Behera. I am from Odisha, but settled in Bangalore. But my passion, I've been working in IT industry almost 2 decades, and I'm not here to talk about my profession as the moment. So I'm very passionate, like Naveen, to help our community on in the personal development side, because I believe that every career we take, whether it is a job, whether it is a business or anything, even sports as well, the mindset and the self discovery, self realization and confidence, or solving problem, storytelling, all these soft skills matters a lot more than anything else. So here uh, I learned few things which helped my improving my personality, and whatever I have learned with my experience I'm going to share. And in today's as Naveen mentioned, it's our podcast, so we'll brings our heart out to discuss some of the questions that our students and people are having, and we'll explore how the mindset behind the career clarity.
Exactly, Manas. As you mentioned, uh, we are here to help. We are here to guide people who are stuck, confused. They are not able to find their true self. They disappeared completely, their inner self, engaging with their current job. See, it's common problem with everyone. You know, and I have met hundreds of professionals in my career who say it's common question. I don't know what I really want to do next. See, we are walking. See, you and me, we are with corporate since from very long. I worked with corporate since from last 15 years. You are almost 20 years with corporate. But we don't know what we really want and what do we need to do next. That is still question mark. We are not thinking about it. We are not going deeper. That is it's not a career issue, it's completely related to our identity. We are past actually, we never asked ourselves who we are, who I am, and what do I truly meant for, what do I truly want.
Yeah. So I for all the viewers today, so let's Naveen help them to take back to in time. And many times we think, when it comes to career selection or uh, which careers to go for. So when is that time that's career concept got introduced, and what image comes when it comes to career selection or career profession, anything that comes.
Yeah, actually, see, initially, whenever our graduation completes, right, we are not thinking without any thinking. We are blindly follow our friends, right? Those are influencers. We are influenced by our friends, parents. That influence made us to think like, okay, I need to get a job, maybe whichever job it is. Our main focus, we need to get some job, we'll get into the work and we need to earn something. We'll forget what is our passion, what is our purpose, why we studied engineering or any other degree, right? We are not questioning ourselves. That's why we are blindly following others, right? That is the problem. At that point we need to think, if suppose we completed an engineering, some computer science and engineering, see, we need to ask ourselves, what are my strengths? See what I'm passionate to do, right? Either development or testing or any other work, right? See, nowadays we have flexibility to choose anything, right? We have opportunities, we have all platforms to learn. We can learn anything. We have everything in our fingertips. In YouTube we'll get all information, but we need to focus and we need to give some time for learning. I can say, as per my experience, we need to choose our career path maybe after during graduation. See, at any point, right? It's never be too late to take any decision on career, right? We can take that decision anytime, whenever we realize. As of now, see, we worked in corporate for 12, 15, 20 years, right? At mid career journey, we are transforming ourselves like a coaches, right? See, we have a flexibility. See, even though we are doing something else, we can take our own decision. We For that we need to clear and we need to get that clarity. What we want, what do we need to do next? Once we'll get that clarity, we need to decide what we need to do about career or business and whatever it is. We need to decide. That's what I can say.
Agree. So
Yeah,
it's like, as you point out,
yeah,
majority we follow. We follow the followers. That is one. And second thing is, if I go back to my time when I did my graduation, and immediately that I wanted to do further higher studies. That was my intention. But in my family, they asked me to, why don't you earn money first?
yeah.
Study learning is going on, for you will continue to do, but earning is also important for us. So I realized and I thought, yes, that's, if even if my family wants, so I need to a little bit of wait, and not to follow the entirely, rather going for some time the job, and then once I have money, then we can support my own passion. So two categories I know. One is follow the followers. That's something we have to avoid a little bit if possible. And second thing is, if you have a passion and something else you have to select because of some circumstances, don't feel bad about it. Whatever happens for a reason, but take it as a stepping stone to again reflect yourself, and go to your passionate area, and you can always have time and opportunity for that.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, Manas. I totally agree with you. Absolutely, you are very true. Whatever you have said. Today, right? See, we are talking so much about what we want. Who am I? How to how to do that, right? See, some people who are completing graduation, who are working since from long, they don't know how to find their self. Actually, they don't have any steps. See, they're not thinking about it. That's why they're not getting the answers. See, for that, first step is they need to have, be aware, awareness about themselves, right? See, awareness is the first step. See, for that, then to be aware about in which activity they are losing track of time, right? See, in their life, on some activities, if they are walking, keep on walking, they completely forget everything. There are some activities we need to identify, such activities. On those activities, they are very passionate to do. If they're passionate to do it, they will lose track of time, right? That is one point. And another, they are naturally enjoying while doing that activity. They
Maybe
need to
some
identify.
example,
Yeah,
maybe some example will help.
yeah,
So I know there are some students or some professionals, they like to talk.
yeah,
I know many people, and they always like to talk, and whatever the topic, they are very passionately talk and talk and talk. Uh, Time will go, but they will not stop
yeah,
because they have a lot of information. They also like to share those information. Those people, maybe they are good at sales, or maybe they are good at speaking,
yeah,
engagement, or negotiation. So something that, as you are mentioning, so your passion or liking area,
yeah.
how we can turning that to monetize that and create a profession
Business.
out of that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, right? If we convert our passion, our purpose as career, means there are more chances of getting success as early as possible, right? See, we are working since from very long, right? See, till now we are not felt like we are financially free. We are earning every month. We are getting salary and we are spending, and end of the month our bank balance will be zero, right? And again, we are relying on some credit cards. And see why this is happening. See, simply we are focusing on money. We are not focusing on our purpose. We are not focusing on what we truly want, right? See, if you are doing something that we really passionate about it, right? See, money is a byproduct, right? If suppose we are converting, as you mentioned, right? Some people talking, they're guiding someone, right? Why can't they can make that as a profession? If they'll make it as a profession, nowadays there are platforms, right? They can coach. There are a lot of people waiting for the guidance to choose something what they really want in their life. And see, there are a lot of motivation channels, right? The people are depressed, lot of problems. See, we need to identify some problems that we solved in our lives. See, there are people, world is huge. We have around 80 crores people, 800 crores people in the world. I feel approximately that was the number, right? Maybe we came across some problem. With same problems, there are many other people might struggling. They are waiting for guidance, help. We already overcome those problems. Why can't we help them? If we help them, they can overcome. And see, that is also service, right? We are serving others. With that, we can creating our own, maybe we can farm or coaching or business, whatever it is. With that, we are serving others.
Yeah. And one of the questions I also have in mind, let's say I like teaching, or I want to become a teacher.
Okay.
I know the teachers, they make a lot of money, but in case if I am comparing with, let's say, profession XYZ
Hmm.
and versus teaching, and I felt that okay, that XYZ profession is paying more, and I am making less. So in that situation dilemma, how do you overcome that challenge, and how do you give them that clarity?
See, comparison, right? See, comparison is the spoiler in everyone lives, right? See, everyone is unique. See, we cannot compare our skills with others, right? Everyone, they got their own unique skills, right? You will learn something new in less time. Actually, you can learn maybe some course or some coding in 2 weeks. For example, me, I will take for same code I can learn in 1 week. It depends on me, right? See, don't compare. Focus on yourself, right? In which skills you are strong. See, even though you are earning less money, you just check whether you are satisfied with your job, whatever you are doing job, right? We need to think that, right? See, that satisfaction is more important than money, right? See, people are,
Yeah,
you have
that's
seen lot of people working in corporate, we are earning in lakhs, but end of the day we are not fulfilled, not
satisfied.
satisfied, and we are under it. See, there is a feeling, I have seen lot of my colleagues, they feel like they are underutilized. They internally they feel like they meant for more, but they're working less, but they're not
Yes.
showcasing, right? They need to present themselves in what they are good at. Then only people will know. We are hiding everything, we are not sharing anything, means that is no use, right? If you have having something in you, present it in front of everyone. You can show that skills to your managers, then only you will get recognition.
Yeah. So that's why I think the self discovery,
Yeah,
self reflection
yeah,
matters a lot, because if I learn myself more, that is itself is like having an access to a gold mine.
yeah,
See, if I know me well enough, then I know what are the strength I have, and I can utilize those strength to generate multiple sources of income. That is number one. And secondly, as you mentioned, that satisfaction and something which we are doing for less. When we see that comparing,
yeah,
I know we should not do comparing, and even if we are doing the same thing, but the m- my intention, my internal the uniqueness
mhm,
is not getting copied. Nobody can copy your own uniqueness.
exactly.
So when you explore that and when you stick to that and enhance that quality, so world will get going to recognize you, and they are going to increase the value. So money is just a number. So I feel that's the way we should look at.
Yeah, that's such a great point, Manas. See, I usually guide in my community through something called career clarity freedom model, right? With that model, our first stage is we'll guide people through clarity how they can self discover themselves. That was our first step. See, I connected lot of my students. The people are struggling with the same common problems, right? They stuck, they are comparing, most of the time they are earning more, I am not able to cope up, they're complaining more, right? People are, most of the time we have seen, I am personally seeing in my career, people are complaining in my job. See, my job is boring, my manager is not supporting me to grow. See, no one support, right? We need to find our own opportunities to grow. When people list their strengths, values, and passion and purpose, there will be some same kind of patterns. As per that, we need to start taking actions. Then we'll come to know who we really are. Then we can identify our next steps. Slowly we can move on.
That's excellent point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, if you see today recruiters in any organizations, they just don't look at skills or technical things. Everybody have the similar kind of certification and things like that, but they look beyond the certain certification and degrees, where soft skills and personal development comes in play. And it's like um, how to enhance your value. As you mentioned, when we discover ourselves with self discovery, the formula that you have created,
Yeah.
through that, definitely one person has, you will be able to discover the real secret within that person. And it's very interesting, because till this time we have not known ourselves. We might be aware about ourselves, what we like, what we don't like, what is our qualities, what is our character. But when we put ourselves in a situation to find out what is in me, and what passion I can create, then definitely the answer will be visible.
Exactly, exactly. See, they need to do some personality assessments, right? Those assessments help them to find out. See, people are not assessing themselves, right? You know, right? As a personality coach, you know, people are lagging. See, they know whatever they are doing, that is right. That is only their goal. That is only their purpose. See, they're not thinking. They're not questioning themselves. That is the base problem. They need to overcome that. First they need to ask themselves, then only they can find the next steps.
Excellent. And one question I would like to ask you, Naveen, is why we need coach in this journey? Because when I was in school, I
Mhm,
used to think that additional support or help should not be required for a student. A
mhm,
student, if he is or she is brilliant,
mhm,
good in studies, without an additional tuition or coaching, that person can excel.
mhm.
But later I realized that coaching is very important. Even if it's somebody is very smart, still, even a talented person, still that person needs coaching. But from your side, Naveen, why coaching in this career clarity is very much essential now?
See, as I initially I told you, right? See, people are not aware. See, coaches will be a touch barriers, right? They will help students to find their path and achieve that goal or purpose, anything, with less time, right? See why? Because they already been the same path. They might took the longer time. With that experience, they will guide. That guidance, right? That guidance is very important. For example, if we take the Google Maps, right? See, we'll put one destination. We, without thinking anything, we'll put one destination, blindly follow that path, right? According to me, I believe coach will create a path to reach our destination faster. See, ourselves individually, we can also identify. See, earlier we don't have Google Maps. To reaching some place, for suppose with Google Maps, we are reaching that destination in 30 minutes. For same destination, we might take 1 hour, 1.5 hours. There are chances of deviations, right? We'll go to different path, too many diversions. See, no need to take too many diversions. Coaches will guide us to reach our path pretty straight, with easy, with their experience. They will help us to solve all whatever obstacles we'll get in our path, in our journey to achieve our goal, or to journey to succeed in anything.
Excellent analogy. I liked it. It's not just the path, the shortest path, shortest
Yeah,
route possible.
yeah,
Coach can, because without coach is very going to be difficult. It's not impossible. You will be
yeah,
able to get your clarity on career, but you may take a little extra time or
yeah.
less time. Nobody guarantee. But with coach, the advantages you will have is you have extra mind with you.
That's true. That's true. That's why coaches, earlier we have a Gurukul system, right? Why people are living family, parents, they are living with them. They are in forest. There is some simple hut. See, they are seeing guru and they are learning, right? Earlier, the system was. I believe that Gurukul system was the most. Maybe it will adopt now also, but completely our education system is changed. See, that was the best system. That's why people was that good earlier, right? They have done so many research, so many inventions. See, we are still relying on that. We are relying on that research. See, nowadays students are, maybe they are what can I say? They're not listening their teachers. See, teachers are scared about students now. We are seeing in schools, right? See, earlier when we are studying, right, we have lot of respect towards teachers, whatever they will say. we'll blindly will follow them. That's how we are successful. That was the path we followed. Now students, they're questioning. See, questioning is a good, but we need to question in the right manner. See,
Yeah,
I cannot say questioning is bad. You need to think. See, for unnecessary things, we are blaming teachers. See, that's happening, but this is a different topic. But coaches are teachers are the coaches for us, for everyone, right? We need to respect, and even though we are not agreeing what they are saying, but we need to check. See, we don't have that experience, right? With their experience, they are sharing something means we need to give some value. We need to listen. We need to follow that path. Then only we'll come to know what are the results we'll get.
absolutely, absolutely. And some of the time we also get questions or question on ourselves.
Mm.
We ask questions to teachers, but question on ourselves, our ability. Sometimes my students say that I doubt myself, I doubt my capacity, I doubt my ability. So I recommend them that most of the time this doubt, Naveen, it's kind of a false cloud come in our mind. There is no fact, there is no data going to support. So it's mostly it is a false positive or false alarm, you can consider.
Yeah.
And other thing is the uh, what we can do, the self doubt during self doubt is we have to take action. And when we take a small action, the doubts will vanish.
Yeah, very true, Manas. Whatever you said, right? Self doubt, it's not one personal problem, it's everyone problem, right? See, if you want to do something great, means we need to believe in ourselves first, right? We'll get lot of self doubts whether I'm good enough to do this or not. Everyone will get that question in their minds. The one thing, one key area is consistency. See, consistently we need to take at least any small tiny action that will break everything, right? Slowly you will start believing in yourself, right? See, if you'll start something small, you can see some changes within yourself, right? That will bring confidence. That confidence leads to a momentum. That momentum will takes you to your success, to your goal. See, that's how we need to see. With actions only we need to overcome all self doubts, procrastination, everything. See, we need to take small actions. That is the only mantra. And be consistent with those actions every day. See, whatever it is, whatever your goal may be, you can break that goal into tiny action. At any cost you need to complete that action with that specific time. Be specific, then only things will happen. Take action, be consistent.
Excellent tips, Naveen. I think your student or community will
Yeah.
get lot of value addition from the topics and tips you have been shared and been
Thank you.
discussed.
Yeah, I think we are almost 30 minutes into the discussion, Manas. Maybe from your experience with respect to personality, what are the three tips you can give to my audience?
Yeah, so personality development, as mentioned, so it is going to be a foundation for anything that a student can do or anybody can do. Personality development varies from understanding ourselves, understanding our uh, the self image, leading self. Once we lead ourselves confidently, we can lead others, we can lead large group and team and things like that. So leadership will come later, but first is the self mastery. So
Yeah.
in my blueprint course, I am teaching how to be self master in next 30 days or 60 days time. So I help my students and been helpful so far. Achieved, some of the students have achieved their target goals. And so in this self mastery journey, self mastery boot camp, So I help them to understand themselves, self discovery, assessment, how to build confidence, self image. And then we are moving from self mastery to career development, where I help students to build a resume, to prepare interviews, what kind of questions will come in interviews, how to set goals, those kind of things. And then we have another one where leadership development, where communication, time management, storytelling, those things will come.
Okay. Thank you, Manas. Thank you for sharing these tips to our audience. They got a lot of value. What you do, how you help freshers, those who are ready to pursue their careers in IT, wherever it is. It's a very necessary steps. See, everyone do mistakes whenever initially once coming out of their academics, right? They don't know how to approach, how to apply jobs. See, whatever you are doing, that will help all of them to reach their first job within a short time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
Thanks for inviting, Naveen.
thank you. Yeah, and one more thing to everyone who are listening to this, remember the moment you know who you are and your path becomes clear. Until next time, stay curious, stay aware, and keep walking your path to clarity. This is Naveen Ken signing off from Career Clarity Collective Podcast. Thank you. I will.